Happy New Year's to everyone, and welcome to another episode of our New Year's playthrough to kick off 2024. I am TJ. This is episode 3, and we are. Well, let me look at something real quick. Let me see if I could load. Perfect. All right. So I'll tell you what happened. So at the end of the last the last episode, a murder took place in which Mr. Ratchett was found dead in his room in the train, and as usual, Detective Hercule Poirot is on the case, and he interviewed some of the passengers, and after interviewing some of the hang on a second. My apologies. After interviewing some of the passengers, it was either Book or Mr. Michel, the hallway monitor, in which we found another person in the bathroom of one of the boxcars, and it turned out to be a detective from Berkshire County, Massachusetts, named Joanna Locke, I believe it is. Now, I got an achievement stating that it said this isn't part of the book, or something around that name that indicated that I completed chapter 2. But what's very interesting is that I've never heard of Joanna Locke in the story of the murder of the Orient Express. I've only read the book once, leading up to the 2017 film by Kenneth Branagh, and nowhere does it indicate that there's a Joanna Locke, or if there's a remix version of this character. And right before the episode ended, it introduced chapter 3, where it goes back in a flashback as far as how Detective Joanna Locke is involved in this case, and it does revolve around the...
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
I ended the episode over here, but I couldn't save in this particular moment. Hold on a second. What the hell is this? I couldn't save. Oh, back to the options. Like, I ended the episode over here, but I couldn't save in the middle of me being in the car. So we're here at Lydia Ross at the Armstrong home, and as you guys know, the whole subplot regarding Daisy Armstrong is a very important plot device in regards to the story of this game, or the whole story of murder on the Orient Express, that is. But Joanna Locke was never involved in the story, like I said. So we're going to see how she is implemented in this modernized version of this game, or the story, I should say. And we're going to go... Yeah, I couldn't save until after I interacted with everything inside the car.
A topographical map, often more important than a road map in these mountains.
How come it doesn't recognize that I turn off the subtitles? I gotta keep doing this every single time. Okay, it says no. Alright, so let's see what happens.
The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
That's Daisy Armstrong. The same photograph that was on Joanna Locke's persons when we found her in the bathroom, or when we also took her back into her room in the train.
The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room? No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen.
Hang on for just a moment.
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid. How could the child be taken with so many people in the house? I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions. That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
This is the housemaid. I take it this character. This is the housemaid that's similar to the character that was portrayed by Penelope Cruz, I think it is.
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Alright, perfect. Let's get out of the car. Oh, that's it. Okay, now I can run. I couldn't run when I play Hercule Poirot, but I can run as Joanna Locke. Oh, it's blocked. Blocked. Okay, I thought I could explore a bit around here.
Good evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife, Sonia, she hasn't been herself. Every day is a waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped. Well, do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Their fairy tale became a nightmare.
Nice picture of Daisy.
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The Desert War taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult. Damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
Her room is upstairs across the hall from Daisy's. She seldom leaves it.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Hello.
A gold mustache. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see. Wow.
What a dear child. Sympathy and support for the Armstrong family during this difficult time. Thoughtful, but never enough.
Okay, can't go there. I've been this old. That Mrs. Armstrong?
The world through the eyes of a child seems so sweet.
Another golden mustache.
I've earned a gold mustache. A toy castle. When I was a kid, I had a police station and a tiny squad car with a siren that really worked. Mrs. Armstrong, my name is Joanna Locke. I'm a detective investigating the kidnapping of your daughter. May I talk to you? When is your baby due? Mrs. Armstrong? Sonia?
I don't want to talk. I just want to see my daughter again. That's all that matters.
The poor woman. I can't imagine how she feels. And another baby on the way? I want to help, but I'm here to take the nanny's statement, and there are no words I can think of to ease Sonia's pain.
Let's see here.
Nothing shocks me here.
That should work.
The detective gets it right. Mrs. Armstrong? Let me show you this.
Daisy, my little Daisy. I miss her so much. How good it is to see her face.
I can't imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
She loved her little stuffed animal, Fluffy. She took him everywhere with her. The kidnappers took it as well. They didn't have to. That means they wouldn't hurt her, doesn't it?
Every lead will be followed up. You have my word on that.
Thank you. I shouldn't lose hope. Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise, and I mean to keep it. Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
She's in her room. Last door on the left.
May I come back if I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Now what was it? Joanna brought up something about what she had when she was a kid. One of those things was like one of those drivable mini car thingies. I remember when my dad was still in the Navy, we had to come down here, the Bay Area, from Japan in like 1990, because my grandfather passed away. God rest his soul. Oh, black cat. And hold on a second. Oh, actually,
A toy train.
and one of the things.
Now here I am on a real one. Lyon, in France. What a lovely looking city.
Too bad I can't pet the cat. Hold on, I'll tell you more about the story.
Hello, are you Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny?
Yes?
I'm Joanna Locke, a detective working on Daisy's case.
Is there any news?
I'm afraid not.
How can I help you?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid I have to take your statement again concerning the evening of Daisy's disappearance. There was a computer problem. Your statement was accidentally deleted.
Of course. I want to help any way I can.
Tell me about that night in your own words.
The Armstrongs had a party to raise money for a museum, I think. Mrs. Armstrong is on their board. I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She couldn't sleep with all the noise and the comings and goings.
When did you notice Daisy was missing?
I was only gone 5 minutes to to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she might have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransom note on her pillow. I screamed and screamed. I couldn't stop.
Did you notice anything unusual before that?
I was with Daisy all evening. Finally, she fell asleep. I didn't see anyone else or notice anything in particular.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No! I can't see who could have done such a horrible thing. The Armstrongs are such good people. Like my own family.
Thank you for giving me your statement again. I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
I won't be far.
Okay, I have Suzanne's statement, but her answers need some checking.
One of the things, back to the story, we stayed in an apartment complex at one of my dad's younger sister's apartments in Daly City, and one of the things that they had out there was their Dremel mini car. I don't remember if it was a Jeep or like a Barbie-like car, but I had fun driving in that thing. That was pretty cool. So the Armstrong, yeah, I know that part. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading her books. She had trouble getting sleep off emotion. This one. Suzanne stated that she had trouble getting to sleep with all of the commotion, but Sonia says, I noticed Susan was not around, but Daisy was sleeping so peacefully. Maybe this one?
This information does not correspond to what Suzanne told me. Suzanne said she left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she stayed with Daisy for a while and Suzanne did not return. Score. 1 for the good guys.
Let's go back to Sonia for a moment.
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in Daisy's room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there, but there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
Okay, the stories Sonia and Suzanne tell don't match. I should recheck my file and track Suzanne's movements.
I wanted to check the phone number list in that file of hers. So let's see here. Telephone record. Okay, so Sonia calls John twice. Between 10:23 and 2:36 p.m. Then John calls Sonia from 4:55:03 Suzanne calls Sonia twice in the morning, and then later that evening. Wait, who's 2140? No, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I misread the phone number. Holy crap. So this one, she calls John. This one, she calls Suzanne. Suzanne's 2700. It's this one right here. She didn't call the hospital.
Nothing shocks me here. Everything looks okay here.
Oh, wait, Suzanne. I'm sorry. It's this one right here. Is this it?
That is not exactly what Suzanne told me earlier. Suzanne was on the phone more than 5 minutes.
Oh,
That's it.
30 minutes.
No rookie mistake there.
So Suzanne's the one. She doesn't want to admit that she felt responsible for leaving Daisy more than 5 minutes. She was gone for more than 30 minutes, actually. Let's talk with her real quick.
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes. But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
Yeah, where is it at? Nope. This one.
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
Let's try her. The phone record.
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came back, Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never hurt Daisy.
I need to check Suzanne's story. She's panicking. Why now? What is she afraid of?
I'm afraid to admit that she left her longer than 5 minutes, and she's the one that felt responsible for the disappearance of Daisy. That's what I think. So the one phone number, oh god damn it, where is it? The one phone number that stands out, I think, is a 2140. Yeah, 413-555-2140. 2140.
The detective gets it right.
The number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or contact your service provider.
What?
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital?
Let's reconstruct the facts here. I mean, he had a plan to escape by placing the ladder out there first. So the way I see it, the kidnapper first places the ladder, as a quick getaway. Meanwhile, Suzanne makes her phone call to God knows where, and that's when the kidnapper enters through the front door and climbs the stairs. And that's when he takes his opportunity. Oh, no, I don't need to press that. Oh, I gotta do it again. This. Enters the front door, then climbs up the staircase, goes to the room to kidnap Daisy, and he leaves the house through the window outside. There we go.
That is a great detective job. The kidnapper places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party, just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder, and vanishes.
Well, let me talk with Suzanne
the
first.
Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
So how do I go to next? Alright, so let's go back. Let's talk with Sonia real quick.
I spoke with Suzanne. She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother. I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother, but she would have known her mother was in a coma.
So who's she been talking to? Yeah, you know, obviously she's not going to be talking out of her sleep. So let's see what the phone call is actually directly to. And even more odd is the fact that the phone number is no longer active.
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
Maybe I could talk with John downstairs. Let's see.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise, no. I was too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Let's see what objectives are available here. So, Moreau's phone call. So Sonia told me that Miss Moreau's mother has been in a coma for several months, and the phone number Suzanne called that night is no longer in service. No way she was talking to her mom. Let alone somebody that's in a coma. Can we confront Suzanne real quick? See if she knows anything else. Nope. Alright, so so back here.
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand. That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
So she was on the phone longer than she said. This hospital. No, that's might be true. I call her every night to check on her. That's this right here.
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes. Every night since she was admitted in December.
The coma.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You can't have been calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Why lie about it? Why are you panicking?
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance. That he was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So he couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes, you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
Suzanne, I want to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh my God. What have I done?
What's most important is not what you've done, but what you do now. Go. I'll be back to talk to you. No more lies, Suzanne. For Daisy. No more lies. Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl. I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not.
Alright, let's see what we got here. All these books. There's a beginner's class for cooking? What's this right here? Oh, this is easy. Trying to see if there's anything hidden amongst these books. What's this right here? This one. Oh, this is a diary?
A locked diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets. A locked diary? A locked diary?
Around the world in 80 days. Okay. Let's see what else. And this is... the red and the black. Please. I knew this one because I recognized some of the words. Okay. Alright, now to find that damn key. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what's this? N. Tag? Oh, hanging off.
A card from the florist. It's signed N.
Noah. Okay. Looking. No. Look down. There we go. One of these cabinets here. Let's see. The Mizra. The Mizra.
Oh.
Fourth edition. What is this right here? Glass case.
What's in the glass case? Oh, big surprise. Glasses.
Alright, let's check the bottom drawer.
I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. An Eiffel Tower keychain, but no key.
Maybe in the purple box?
Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings.
There's the key.
Why put a key in a jewelry box?
Gotta open that diary. Let's see what's in here. Oh, wrong. Insert key into hole and turn it.
That doesn't work.
What? Really?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Am I missing something here?
Lyon, in France. What a lovely looking city.
I wonder if Sonia can shed some, probably shed some light regarding Suzanne's boyfriend Noah. Let's see. Does she know anything? Ooh, yeah, there we go.
Can you tell me anything about Suzanne's boyfriend?
I know she dated our chauffeur for a while. There was someone else she'd met recently, but I don't recall his name.
Maybe John knows, perhaps? Let's see. By the way, I would not live in a house with these type of frontal windows right there. Let's see here.
Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there. More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off. He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Any idea what this small key unlocks?
No, I found it one day on the floor. I kept it in case someone lost it.
I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener. They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
Noah Garrity? Okay. Oh, let's see here. Let's look at the mind map.
Nothing shocks me here. Nothing shocks me here.
Holy smokes, right there, the last picture.
these tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4. Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time.
Let me go back once more. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, nothing. Alright. Our very first lunch to kick off 2024 had some. Went to the Cheesecake Factory for lunch, and I had the chicken Riesling. I don't know if it's that or something else, but my stomach feels a little hurt. I don't know if it was the way it was prepared or something. I did notice that the pasta wasn't quite al dente, but not quite overcooked either. It was like, I can't describe it. But everything else was pretty good. I had what's that called? The egg roll sampler. I had like the Tex-Mex egg roll, the cheeseburger egg roll. I should have just ordered that because the cheeseburger egg roll is really good. Okay. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Am I missing something? Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm missing something in the house. Let me look around. Wait, can I? Wait, hold on, wait. I just noticed that door over there. Can I go through there? Oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe not. God, where am I supposed to go? Alright, wait, let's go back upstairs to Suzanne's room real quick. I feel like I overlooked on something over there.
That doesn't work. A toy train. Now here I am on a real one.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, wait. The window. Daisy got out the window. Or was kidnapped through the window. Can I go through here? Or you know what? Let's... Can we go through the right side of the house somehow? Okay. Well, no, the left side of the house. Not the... Or wait. Oh, shit. Dear goodness. Alright, let's go back into the car. Maybe I could check something out. Is there anything I'm missing in here?
The crime was on Daisy. The misspellings are clearly unfair. How could the child be? I can't imagine the pain. That's why I'm here. The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Okay, I'm missing something. I just don't know what it is.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you...
Sympathy and support for...
Tell me about your
My boyfriend, he doesn't...
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrett.
Am I missing something here? It has something to do with that lock key. I just know it. Something. I think the diary is the key, but how do I get in there? Let me look around. Oops.
A toy train. Now... A card from the floor.
I'm missing something here. Let me look at one by one. Excuse me. Wait, which book was it? Was it this book right here? She was impartial to one. She had a weird, an interesting interaction. Was it this right here? Oh, that way.
Okay, Suzanne. Let's see
There
what
we
you
go.
haven't told me.
She lied about that key. Okay, let's see here. They had the talk with Noah. I can tell he's opening up more and more with me. I chatted on and on about my job. I told him how much I liked the Armstrongs, especially Daisy. I really feel like he's invested in our relationship. That kind of man is so rare these days. 1 month later, February Valentine's Day, Noah and I went to the Blue Lagoon, our favorite restaurant, for lunch. Wonderful at first, but then something happened. He received a text message. Don't know what it was, but he said we had to leave. Yada yada yada. Somewhere in the mountains. Finally arrived at a cabin. Cabin? Told me to stay in the car. A little over a week later, he gave me flowers. Usually very attentive, but despite everything I felt, he was more distant today. He as well. I would like to be more present for him, but I don't want to interfere in his private life. March 15th. This was 3 years ago, by the way. Just noticed that. It's been a while since I wrote in this diary. Been a while. Wait, hold on, what? Oh. It's roughly 3 weeks, okay. Didn't have the strength, and I think this is the last time I will write in it. The night he talked and talked. I left Daisy too long, and now she's gone. Thought he loved me, but he just never called again or anything. He hasn't replied to my messages since the night Daisy. I'm lost. It's my fault. Daisy's gone. I didn't watch over her.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
And now we're gaining some traction. What's up with your boyfriend, Noah?
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never did anything to make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple. He's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
What? They didn't go to the movies.
I don't see anything that proves she's lying.
He never did anything to make me suspicious. Yeah, you did. Went to the mountains.
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
Anything odd about the day you went to the movies?
No, nothing. People do that on dates.
I have to ask, Suzanne. We have to cover everything.
Valentine's Day.
In your diary, you say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No, never.
So what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare them to the map of the area I have in my car.
I won't be long.
Take whatever.
Alright, back to the car it is. Take a look at that map in the glove compartment.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
Left town, cross two. The keyword two bridges. Two bridges. What the fuck? Just trees, more trees. Stop that side of the cabin. We left town, so oh my god, what the fuck? Two bridges. I wonder, is this the one right here? I'm thinking this right here. Cause let's see here. Then cross two bridges and some thick woods. And past the cornfield on the left. Wait. Would this be it right here?
Doesn't really match.
Nope. How about this?
Probably not here.
Nope. So it's heavily wooded, that's for sure. Two bridges. One bridge. Two bridges and some thick woods. Cornfield on the left.
That can't be the right place. I got it. The cabin has to be here. I have to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
The keyword was I couldn't figure out the bridges, but the cornfield on the left was the big clue. He was watching at me through the window. Cabin. Damn, why's it gotta be so spooky?
Okay, here's this famous cabin. Let's investigate.
What was that? Oh, mustache?
Help yourself, Joanna. You earned it. If only I could see what's inside.
I see a plush doll up there. If this is what I think it's going to lead into.
Noah brought Suzanne to this dump on Valentine's Day? What a romantic. I need to see what's inside. Hello? Is anyone there? Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant. Hello? Is anyone there? Nobody.
That's whack.
I can't just waltz in without a warrant. If only I could see what's inside. That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it. Ugh, an old hunting trophy, starting to molt.
March 8, 1992? Yikes.
Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately. It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin. The door is solid and the lock is new. I have to find a way to open this door. The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door.
Oh, the axe. Hold on. Let's go back to that.
A maul for splitting wood. Perfect for attacking doors. Look at that. A broken door to investigate. No need for a warrant. Some people seem to have played here before. Some boxes. I wonder what they were used for. The stove is cold. Nobody's been here recently. The floor is scratched and worn in this area. The sofa must have been moved a lot. A lot of tools. I guess somebody noticed the cabin was about to fall down. That's a woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all? This bottle comes from the Blue Lagoon.
The restaurant that Noah and Suzanne was at. Another mustache.
Shiny facial hair. The good news is that it's gold. It's Fluffy, no doubt about it. It's Fluffy, no doubt about it.
This couch was a giveaway, though.
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move,
Holy
it could
shit,
go off.
really?
And that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
Damn, what was it? 3-8 what? Crap, let me look at my video playback. What was the date on that? So 3-8-92. How do I do that though? 3-8. Did that the match? That should be it. There we go. Oh, what in the world? Oh, they gotta be aligned. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Oh, shit. I don't know what time left. Oh, whoops. I don't think I saved.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
Alright, so what do I gotta figure this out? Oh, seriously? So let me go to the first one. So I gotta touch the one that doesn't have the red light. What? I thought I did. Hold on, let me try that again.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
Or is it? Oh, hold on. So the one with the red light, let's try that again. Okay, that worked. What the shit? Hold on. So the red light's the top curved. Maybe the closest wire? Holy smokes, it's connected to two sets of wires. Hang on a second. I think it's the bottom one from this point of view. Let me see. That's connected, and that goes to that. Yeah, that's the bottom one. There we go. And then the last one. This might be a little more complicated. So the middle one, let's see. I'm inclined to think it's the bottom one. Or is it the middle one? Hold on. I'm trying to retrace from the light. Okay. Move to that.
That should do it.
There we go.
Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn. I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it. Oh no. Daisy.
It's Daisy, yeah.
No.
I called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later, cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape, and went to work, looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
Tell them the bad news.
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning. But I had one more stop to make.
Alright, let's see here. Gotta tell the Armstrongs the bad news.
Oh no!
There's the cat up there.
That night, I swore to find the monster who killed that child.
Four years, my bad, not 3.
Ratchett, on train, saw me? How? Daisy.
She was awake?
And then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Oh.
Lie still while I examine you. Pupils dilated?
I'm all right.
You are far from all right. You have been heavily sedated. Your pulse is very weak.
I have to
to finish my story. Ratchett can't escape again. Can't escape.
Have no fear of that, mademoiselle. Ratchett will not escape.
We must hear her story.
This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time.
I understand, Doctor. Thank you.
I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
Indeed it will. And I have other witnesses to interrogate. You are right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will be plenty of time for her to finish her story when she has recovered. By all means, tell me the results of your examination.
Yep, police detective.
Et voilà. Can you estimate the time of death?
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far. What is the cause of death?
Multiple stab wounds to the upper torso. It's odd there are no signs of a struggle. That might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to kill him.
It seems that Monsieur Ratchett had taken sleeping pills during the night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman told me that Monsieur Ratchett didn't smoke. Can you confirm this?
I can't say without a more extensive post-mortem.
What can you tell me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all. 1 or 2 are so slight as to be practically scratches. On the other hand, at least 3 would be capable of causing death. The angle of the wounds is instructive. Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see, this one, under the right armpit, it's not a deadly blow given the depth, but a right-hander couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult than that, is it not?
As you say, Mr. Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
Probably multiple killers.
Do we have a first and second murderer, as the great Shakespeare would put it? The first murderer stabs his victim and exits left, turning off the light. Then a second murderer comes in the dark, does not see his or her work has been done, and stabs a dead body.
Magnificent.
You think so? I'm glad. It sounds to me a little like nonsense. Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
Maybe offer passengers a
A
cigarette.
smoker might innocently turn me down.
Taste the bananas?
Those I've questioned could be lying to me. I must be sure of the answer.
I would think it would be this, but I guess ask if they smoke. Well, never mind. If I asked if they smoke, I'd get better details if they smoke cigarettes, or cigars, or weed, or vape. I should have seen that one coming.
Yes, that's certainly a good place to start.
That's the best way to find out who's a vape smoker.
I don't remember any conversations about smoking. The topic is of no interest to me.
Is it, remember people have seen smoker? Yeah.
Yes, I have personally seen some passengers smoking. I just have to remember who they were.
One of the best scenes. Can I do this?
No, I have no official authority. Anyone could refuse to let me search their belongings.
How about this one? Okay.
Yes, I suppose it's likely they will give me the list of who smokes what. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Alright, good. Oh. Damn. Alright, and on that note, we're going to end the episode over here. We just got a tragic backstory of how Joanna Locke is involved in all this. And the important plot device regarding Daisy Armstrong has been input into this game in another way that involves her here. So this episode was pretty much a tragic backstory regarding that. So we're going to continue in the present day to see who smokes what in the train here. So thank you for tuning in to episode 3. I will see you guys in episode 4 to find out what the passengers are smoking. So you guys have a happy new year, and I will see you real soon.